talk about evaluation. You won evaluation in 2017 and 2023.
Mhm.
Is there anything that you can remember between the difference between your experience in 2017 and 2023? Were they very similar, or was there something different that very significant?
There was something very different. In 2017, all Toastmasters speech contests were in person. In 2023, none of my levels of competing were in person, and I don't think anything had been in person for several years. We were in the same club. You know how long Gelfand was online for, right? A good 2 years. And even after we came back, the area, division, and district contests, a lot of them were still online. So in 2023, I did something I hate. I did speech contests online. And the reason I hate it is because there's so much that's out of your control, right? What happens when it rains in Florida? Sometimes you lose power for a bit. Well, you lose power, you lose internet. And you lose internet in an online speech contest. There's really nothing you can do except wait and hope that it comes back on very quickly. So that's something in the back of my mind. Something else is that some of these people I'm competing with have, a stage manager working on their lighting and their makeup, and they have a home that's conducive to speaking as if one were in a studio going to national news. And I have no lighting except my ordinary lamp, no professional lighting. I have no makeup. All this beauty is natural. And I prefer not to be in that mode, speaking to a light on a camera rather than speaking to eyes in person. So I had competed online because that was the option I had. But the challenge for me in 2023 was getting past so many other people who were better prepared for an online speech format because they had ring lights and they had makeup and they had a stage that was conducive to what they were trying to do. Things I never worried about in 2017.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. So similar question is the table topics experience in 2018 versus 2025. What were the difference between what you felt?
I'm glad you asked. I felt better about the 2025 speech that I did not win. I placed second than I did about the 2018 speech that I did win. Both were the same level. District 47, table topics contests, big stage, big audience, the highest you can go in that level of contest. But the difference is that I was a better speaker in 2025. And so I was able to do more. Even though I didn't win, I did show more skill in that speech. In 2018, that was raw energy, raw talent, and a terrible topic. The 2018 topic was bad, and it was bad for everybody. We all got the same topic. So I just happened to adapt a little bit better than six other people in the district finals. In 2025, I had Godfrey McAllister competing against me. He's been in the top 10 in the world championship of public speaking. He's won 5 district championships in a variety of events. He's very good at table topics. So I had better opposition. And I think the right person won, but that doesn't mean I wasn't proud of my speech or that I showed skill and was able to improve. I did improve. I am not competing in table topics in 2026 because I don't feel I could improve from what I did in 2025. I think that was a good representation of what I can do there. So if I'm going to compete, I'll pick a different contest.
Oh wow, wow! Thank you so much. Yeah, I agree with you. He was sitting beside me, and we had some chat about the his delivery. We're both really good. They're both really good.